Hello everybody, it's New Year's Eve 2024, out here in the workshop getting ready to get some nachos going. Wanted to wish everybody a happy new year and do appreciate all the support on the channel. Go over some stats here right quick. 471 subscribers, 230,000.3 views, 210 uploads, 786 comments, 4,123 likes, 995 shares. So a good solid year on the old tubes, and hope to continue into 2025. Hope everybody has a good 2025. So let's get into some nachos and viewing of the vintage TV sets. I've got my usual setup, the brown tortilla chips, which are getting increasingly difficult to find. I like the Clancy's, but they don't have that kind at my Aldi anymore, so we're back to the leading national brand. However, at a Christmas get-together, somebody had a Storehouse brand, and they were quite delicious, so next time I'm at that store, I'll be picking up a bag of those, because I actually like those. These just not as good as they used to be. And then we got sharp cheddar cheese this year, and then the Fritos bean dip that I've been using since the 80s, and then the oval shaped Corel plate, the official nacho plate of the Dynatrack home. And new for 2024, I've got an actual cheese slicer. Hadn't had one of those in a little while, so glad to have another one. Behind door number 1 is the Igloo Plenty Cool, of course. It's got a little bit of Dr. Pepper and water going in there. Might be able to see that. Both cheap as free bottles from the gas station. So be ready to partake in some nachos here in a little bit. Got the old GE clock set. When I pulled out the rolling shelving unit, I noticed my trash find light switch plate was dead, so I put a new battery in there, and there's the temperature out in the workshop. 8:18 in the evening, and got a little ways to go. I don't know. Might start eating nachos about 9:30. We'll see how it goes. About another hour. Well, the heat just shut off, so we're set on 69 degrees. But with me being in here, in and out, it'll continue to climb. And then the Plenty Cool is putting out a good bit of heat here. I guess while I got it handy, let's do some temp checks. That feels a lot warmer than that to me. But maybe not. Alrighty then. Feels more like it's about 82, 83. Maybe 85. But let's see how we're doing in here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Even set the clock on the microwave, so everything is set and ready to go. Be back out here in about an hour or so and do round 1 of nachos. Well, let's do a final update on the Christmas lights for 2024. They worked absolutely awesome all season. There's a little bit of an issue with these chaser lights. The green ones are not working. Minor detail. We'll fix that in the off season. And had a couple of bulbs burn out here and there, nothing major. Everything just worked fine. So be packing all this stuff up again. But that's alright. I enjoy doing it. It's a bit therapeutic. These 1950 era GE bulbs had absolutely zero burnout. They did just fine. This Westinghouse bulb here, however, has had a lot of paint loss, as well as this blue one. Don't know if that's going to focus or show, but yeah, there we go. The flicker flames worked absolutely perfect all season. I know Rolling Tardis got a bad batch, so hopefully those replacement ones he got are much better quality and will hold up. Animated Stars had a little bit of an issue. This one went out here, the second one in, and the second one in from the other end went out. One click of the Lightkeeper Pro brought them back around. Don't know what happened. They've been working fine since the little zapping. I guess we had a shunt that needed to be welded back shut again. But there was no burned out bulbs in either one of those stars. The net lights did perfect. Not a problem. The Westinghouse C7s, beautiful. No issues. Had a couple of bulbs burn out in the icicle lights, but that's an easy fix. And then the 70s GEs, C7s, the blue one has split its paint there a little bit. There's the bare filament showing through, but I've got some replacements, so that's no big deal. But, yep, very successful with the Christmas lights this year. Everything worked. No major failures. Everything looked good. Uh-oh. New Year's Eve is in full swing. While I'm thinking about it, here's the outdoor temperature, 43.8. It's a little cool, but I'm still walking around in shorts and a t-shirt. Come next week, I think we're going to have some lows in the 20s, so definitely going to be freezing the remaining flowers back, and I'll finally get to clean all that up. Here we go for round one. This is a difficult recipe. First, I need to turn the lights on. That's better. So, put some chips on the plate. And then neatly arrange them. These are supposed to be crispy rounds. These are crispy ovals. And I always eat the broken ones. Another one. I've made these so long, I know just how many to put on the plate. Next, the bean dip. Be careful opening this metal lid. It's got sharp edges. Get the old knife. Maybe a teaspoon of bean dip. Just spread it on the chip like so. And then I'm going to grab my cheese here. Whatever thickness. That's about how I'm going to do mine right there. So it's just rinse and repeat. I'll do a kind of a speed up here. And it's just that easy to make these nachos. Now they're going to go in the microwave for 1 minute and 45 seconds on power level 8. And as you recall on this microwave, I need to make sure the stirrer is going, or it will wreak all kinds of havoc within the microwave. I will link a video in the description as to what happened to this microwave. Used to be the kitchen microwave before the incident, but we'll let those chooch a little while. While I'm waiting on those to chooch, I'm going to go over here behind door number 1, get my Dr. Pepper. Need to do a little sampling of that. Oh yeah. I was feeling a little under the weather earlier today and was wondering how in the heck I was going to pull this off. I took a nap for about an hour. I feel great now. It's going to be good enough. Do a sampling of this. They're terrible, but I gotta eat this whole plate. So this is round 1. We'll come back here in a little while. Look at the chooch, ladies and gentlemen, the chooch. Round 2. It's about an hour later. Getting into the broken chips now. I had some pre-game nachos a couple nights ago. That might be a fine and dandy plate of nachos by the time I get done. Or they could be terrible. Just made it with that cheese. But I've got some real American cheese to use next. So if I decide to make another round of nachos, oh my, I did miss one. Well, that's not a big deal. This is actual American cheese, not that fake stuff in the little plastic wrapper. All right. We'll get these going. Power 7 this time. And it started as normal. Need a little drink of the Dr. Pepper. That's good. What I failed to do on the first batch is rotate the plate. I forgot that. I think power level 7 is doing better. I've heard that the power level is a useless feature on the microwave. However, I've found that just putting it on full shoot dries out the cheese. Don't get that nice even melt if you turn down the power level just a little bit. So it is not a useless feature. Oh, they're done. And notice, between this round and the previous one, how the cheese didn't crust up like it did. So this is a good plate of nachos here. Alright, it's that time of the night where I've got the vintage TV sets going. I've already had New Year's on the Eastern time zone. But they're all working good. I can smell some vacuum tubes in here. Smells really good. Nice and warm. Awesome. We're getting a little closer. About 11 minutes. TVs are still going pretty well. Signal's a little weak in here, but it still makes a usable picture. Getting real close now. And there it is. And the fireworks are going outside. Well, made it another year, so we'll see what 2025 has in store. I'm sure there will be ups and downs and surprises throughout the year, just like every other year. I almost forgot a very important step. Windows open. Let's blow 2024 out of here for good. On the high. Oh, my personal fireworks show, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Decent. So hopefully 2024 will frig off and 2025 will be a little better. That should be sufficient. So we'll go ahead and put that back on sleeping mode for wintertime.